Hello, my name's Simon Cade and this is DSLR Guide. Today I'm going to be talking about all the kind of in-between pieces that you need for your audio kit. So I've talked about the Rode VIDEOMIC, which is your microphone, and I've talked about the audio recorder. So today I'm just going to be talking about the cables and all the little accessories that you may need to turn those pieces of equipment into a full kit. So I'm just going to say that I am recording with my Zoom H1 here right now, so sorry if the quality is a bit, I might have to switch over to my other camera, or there might be some clattering around, but yes, I have to include the Zoom H1 in the video. So you've seen my last two videos with the Rode mic and the Zoom H1, and so I'll start with the video mic. First accessory I'd recommend getting is this, which is a wind jammer or dead cat, and basically what it is it's just a fluffy piece of material which goes over your microphone to stop wind noise getting to it. And you can buy this on the mic cover website. This is a alternative brand to the Rode dead cat, which is about £30, and I saw a review by DSLR Film Noob where he showed how much better this one is than the official Rode one. I think it's something to do with the fact that this one goes over the other windshield. So once you've got that, you're going to need something to connect this to your audio recorder. So that's where this cable comes in, and this is the official Rode one. It's slightly more pricey than some other cables, but you need a relatively good quality one, or else it will mess up your sound quality. So this is quite simple. It's just a long wire, and it has on one end something for you to plug your microphone into, and on the other end you can plug this into your line in on the audio recorder. So I won't plug that in now because I'm recording with it, but you can imagine that's how it would be. Okay, so the next thing that I got is this is a hand grip which attaches to the hot shoe mount on the bottom of your microphone. The idea being that now you can hold it and you can interview someone like this, or record Foley or something just holding the microphone, and it means that you don't have to be touching the shock mount or the main microphone. It makes it a bit easier to grip. The other thing about this is that it has a 3/8 mount thread on the bottom, so you could put this on a tripod if you have an adapter to 3/8, or you can put it on a boom pole here. Now what the boom pole allows you to do is really get the best out of your microphone, because any microphone, no matter how good it is, if you leave it on the camera 6 feet away from your subject, then the audio quality is going to sound pretty bad, because you have all the background noise of just wind or general things that are happening will be very overpowering. Whereas if you have the microphone, the key to getting good audio is having the microphone as close as possible, and that's what the boom pole allows you to do. You have a second person who's operating sound, and they hold the boom pole up and they get it as close to the person without it being in the frame. So generally it'll be above someone's head like this, just out of frame. So all these things are to improve the audio quality. So I could have the microphone just on top of the camera and it would sound okay, but you'd get a lot of background hiss, and that's the real thing that makes good audio quality, is to avoid that background hiss. So now you have a nice setup where you've got a microphone which can be easily switched between a hot shoe mount or a boom pole, and this boom pole particularly, this particular one it's about 6 feet long, I think, and simple design where it just telescopes out by twisting these. So I won't extend it fully, but you can imagine that it's 6 feet long. So now that you have a boom pole with a microphone that runs through a wire into your audio recorder, there may be times when you want to just record straight with your Zoom H1. Now, like I said before, this only works if you're in a time like now where I can get the microphone very close. So if you're trying to use this as a shotgun microphone in a short film or something, then you're going to want to use the microphone on the boom pole, etc. But like, for instance, now, since I'm holding the microphone right here, this works quite well. And this is where you may want to purchase a wind jammer for your microphone, for your audio recorder, sorry. Because this will stop the wind noise from your audio recorder, which is very sensitive. So if I just move the microphone about, you can hear that it's picking that wind up, and same with if you're talking into it. So this is relatively cheap, but stops a lot of wind noise. So the last thing you may want to get is some kind of way of attaching the cable so that it doesn't, because when you've got a long boom pole and a long cable, you generally want the cable to be like this rather than hanging down into your shot. So you can either buy a boom pole that has some sort of mechanism for keeping your wires intact, or you can simply use a very cheap twisty thing and attach it like that. Or probably the next step up to that would be something like this, which is one of these things that you use for cables and cable management. It's just a little Velcro tie that you can put around it and then thread through here, tighten it down a bit, and there you go. You now have a secure cable that's not going to go anywhere. So that's pretty much it in terms of audio. I'd say, as you've probably heard before, the key to getting good audio is not just about your equipment, but mic placement. So things like the boom pole and the cable allow me to get the microphone as close to the subject as possible, and that's the thing that's really going to set apart my audio compared to someone who's just bought a video mic, plugged it into the camera, set it on the hot shoe, and rolled with that. Okay, so that basically concludes the month of audio. Hope this has been helpful, and yeah, I'll see you next week.